I am kind of gonna backtrack. And so what I decided to do, because I don't have to-do lists and stuff, I can do kind of a pictorial collage thing. I got these at Michael's. These are just like one small photo albums, and I don't normally do it, but I think it might work because I'm just going to, you know, put down cards and pictures and just little collages and maybe make a few notes of what I do remember, and so that way I will have documented 2018. And so I should have gotten 7 of these, but I because I stopped in April, so I'm glad I have some of these books that I made. I mean, some of these for my students, and so this was left over, and so I'm gonna use this for May. I've already downloaded the pictures, I just need to print them out. I think I'm just gonna do it little by little, and I mean, it became overwhelming when I thought about it, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do it little by little, and then I will show you guys the finished stuff. Maybe I'll do just like I do a flip for each, then I'll do that, or I'll just draw a flip of everything. But it's gonna take me some time to do them because I don't wanna rush through it. The other thing is that I want to document 2019 because, okay, and so you've seen this. I got like a yard of this material. So I have this that I've made from an old composition book cover, and just put some fabric on the cover. My book ends. I have a little fabric pocket there. So I took out all of this stuff inside and I tea-dyed the actual composition books, but they got too brittle and I didn't like it, so I used tea-dyed paper and pattern paper. And I am thinking of, I'm not sure how I was going to use it. I was thinking to make it my writing log or, you know, my personal journal, but you know, it has to have that feeling and I don't have that feeling about it, so I might put this on the side. I don't know, but I'm glad that I'm getting back into making journals. And I'm also going to show you a journal that, well, it's a guest book that I made for my sister's wedding. We went to Jamaica last month for her wedding and they were looking for a guest book and they thought, well, we can't find one that we like in terms of size because she wants to be able to put those, she had a photo booth and she wanted to put the pictures in there. And my other sister made up one. I was like, wait, doesn't Wandika make books? We could just ask her to make it. And so I was happy to do that. And I'll show you how that turned out before she used it without all our information. So I did a little video when I went home, and so I'll show that toward the end of the video. And in terms of my writing log, so I've been tea dyeing. As you know, I do the tea dyeing in bulk, and I got back the right paper because where I was, I ordered some paper but it was too bright, but I got back the same kind of tan paper that I love from Office Depot, and I just tea dyed it. I got the cover from TJ Maxx, you know. So that's the thing though, I like to use those books that are cheaper, but this was kind of expensive just to be using the leather cover, but I knew it was real cut leather and I wanted to get that same feel that I've been showing you in my writing journals. This one, don't know if it's real leather, I doubt it, but I like that it had this design on it. And yeah, I did that with the same thing with this, tea dyeing it and sewing it in. Oh, it's actually this way. I started to write in it but didn't continue. But yeah, so I've been looking for another log. As you know, I'm at volume 8 and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I saw this cover in TJ Maxx and I said, I want to, you know, use this cover. I mean, is it justifiable to buy this book for $9 just for the cover? But I love these kind of covers that I can transform. And I took out the insides that I plan to use in another way, and I put down tea-dyed paper So it's, I'm going to be in Seattle at the MLA conference in January, and I do have a writer's retreat in December. So maybe I use this to kind of document that, just, travel themed. I don't know. Or I might just use it as a regular writing book while I'm there. So those are some books that I'm thinking of using for my writing. Yeah, and so I had a bunch of these covers that I got at the thrift store when I was living in Cedar City in Utah. And I just knew that I think they used to be hymnal covers, and so they were just the covers. I'm like, I could use these to do my daily. I use one for my lesson planning, but for this one, I think I'm just going to use either to document some of 2019. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the feeling toward it that I usually want to have with books. So I don't know. It's kind of like straightforward. I put a bunch of, junky pages in here. So I don't know. I might use something else. I might even use that composition book. I mean, I have enough cover to, enough fabric to use that. I also wanted to show you this, which is my traveler's notebook. When I was doing collages and, my, what you call it? Yeah, art journaling. It's still a lot going on with them. This one I put down I found it again and I was doing some stuff to it, and I was like, I don't, you know what, I should have just kept it the way it was without just these two images and the quote and like the background. This was something I did way back in 2014, and I just like kept this side, and I was able to scan it and put it in here, and mostly I've just put down stickers and ruled paper. And these were tags that I kept and put in here. I do want to go to Thailand one day. I see pictures online, and I followed Charlie Chair when she was in Thailand, and I think I would love living there. And just like a bunch of hodgepodge. I got this, I think, was from Debbie when she sent me some stuff. This was on a package. Just stickers and like old images. I put this orange thing around it. I wish I hadn't, but yeah. So I think that I'm gonna, with all my scraps and stuff, at least I have a place where I can continue to do what I love, which is like collaging and art journaling that way. And I did that with the cover of this. This one I laminated a Tim Holtz paper pack. This was one that I got in this book. I got it, it was on clearance at Hobby Lobby, because I guess they only had one in here. And it was a brown cover, and so I took all my scraps. You see, this fabric makes another appearance. I didn't throw out anything. I put the fabric there, and this image, because I'm going to do some writing in here, I think. I put the books. I love this image from a Reader's Digest book. This woman looking out, and I just loved it. And just put like some washi tape and more scraps. And what I've done with this, because I didn't laminate this, I just used like tape, the clear tape that I have in here, and just put it down. But for this one, because of the fabric, I just put like a package cover, plastic cover over it, and taped it down. So it's less like on it, but it's still protective covering. Yeah, so like that's what I've been up to, guys. And I am excited for the future. All right, guys, thanks so much for sticking with me, for checking out my channels. For those of you who've been doing it even though I wasn't uploading, it means a lot. And I am going to be doing more videos like this now that I have like an established space. Alright guys, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. walk good.